All right, so I know, right? I trip every time I hear them. What was your question again, sir?
I wanted to ask you,
Mhm.
as a booker of wrestling in your own way,
Oh, okay.
how would you book a WCW main eventers versus BWF main eventers pay-per-view? It could be multiple matches. What would you do?
Okay, well, okay, I guess by WCW main eventers, not to be picky, but like what era? Talking about
And
like classic
from
WCW, like the
I'm
early
talking
90s.
height of NWO with Hogan, Sting, Nash, Paul,
Oh,
DDP,
yeah,
all of them.
okay, the height of the Monday Night War main
Yeah,
eventer.
yeah, yeah. You
Fuck.
get those main eventers, and you got to pair them against the stars of the BWF. What do you,
Oh, that is so weird.
can you do it?
I honestly don't think I can. We might have to call in an expert for this one,
I,
but I'm gonna give it the old college try.
all right, all right.
Oh God.
And remember, there's other. If you remember the names of the other characters from the cards we read, you could include those names just if you
Oh
need.
shit, I suppose. Okay, we can do that too. But you'll have to refresh me on who the main eventers from BWF are.
So let's go from the top. You got
Okay.
Johnny Thunder,
Yes.
Sean Justice,
Yes.
and Andre Jones.
Andre Jones.
Those are the three main eventers in the
Okay.
BWF. Yeah.
Okay, so just those. Okay. Perfect.
If you
All right.
want some mid card people, there's Alien, there's Jessica Thunder, there's Doc Bronson.
Okay, yeah,
You know,
that's too much. That's too much people I don't care about.
J Fed.
J Fed. All right, so let's see. We got Andre Jones, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Andre Jones. I would have him lock up for the BWF mid card title. I think
Mhm.
that's the name of it, right? The BWF mid card title. All right.
Yeah.
So he'd lock up for the BWF mid card title. I would actually have him against the Big Show
Oh.
and DDP.
What?
Well, not together. It'd be a triple. It'd be a three-way dance.
Oh, oh.
Okay, three-way dance.
It's like, why are two people facing it?
You
Okay.
know what? I'd rather do that. Let's just book that instead. Just a handicap match. Andre Jones versus DDP and the Big Show. Let's see if they can work together. They'll be
Oh,
co-holders of the BWF mid card title. Boom.
oh,
Book it.
I like three-way better.
Well,
Anyway, I guess.
here's what happens. It started as a three-way, but they
Okay.
changed the booking mid-match.
Then who won in the end?
Oh, Andre Jones put up a good fight, but
Nice.
the powerful force of the Giant and Diamond Dallas Page was too much for him to overcome. So they become co-holders of the BWF mid card title.
Damn, what a
Boom.
twist. Wow, what a
Yes.
good opener. Great opener.
Good open. Dude, it'd be great. Yeah, and you know what? As a twist to that, you got the commissioner coming out. Commissioner Chocolate comes out, and he says, "No, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. We're gonna restart this match, but now it's gonna be a ladder match once again." Andre Jones versus the Giant and Diamond Dallas Page together.
In a ladder match?
And so, yeah, so Andre Jones is trying to look for a ladder while Captain Insano laughs at him, and then he bends down, and then Diamond Dallas Page gets on his shoulders, and he just plucks the belt off the wire. While Andre Jones is outside looking at, like, there's no ladder. You guys are assholes. Give me my belt back. And
Why
then he
is
just
Andre Jones getting buried twice in the
he's not getting buried twice. He's gonna be a bigger character because he's eventually, maybe one day, gonna overcome these guys. But right now, they just look at him as he's bitching and he's saying, and they're looking at him like, "Hey, just stop complaining, stop bitching. You lost fair and square." And Andre would turn around and be like, "I'm not complaining." And then Diamond Dallas Page would be like, "Hey, fathead, your mouth is moving and words are coming out. That's complaining." And they just brawl to the back.
What a fucking angle. That's how the show starts.
That's how the show
What's that?
starts. All right. Honestly, I don't know. I set the bar kind of high.
Let's go to Justice match. Who are you putting?
Okay, Sean Justice. Oh, okay. And this is the height of the Monday Night War. So I got to really think because Sean Justice is a tiny, skinny knacker. So I
Yep.
need someone to equivalent. So
Rey Mysterio?
you could, but that's too exciting. We need to go someone a lot more plotting and methodical. We'll put Prince Iakea and Paisley out there.
And why is there two? What?
Because she's a manager. She's got a manager's license, not a.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
she won't get involved. She may clock him over the head with her lead
Yeah.
purse, but
Okay.
no, you got Prince Iakea and versus Sean Justice in a fight for the throne.
Out of all the people, you don't choose Lex Luthor.
Lex Luger wasn't a main eventer. I told you I had to have somebody equivalent of Sean Justice.
Come on, the Sting versus Sean Justice, Jedi versus the Crow promos. Come on.
Okay, well, shit, I wasn't aware of these. So you know what? Let me roll this one out, and I want to hear you because you're the inside man on this one. So Sean Justice and who was it again? Prince
Sting.
So Sting? No, it wasn't Sting. It was Prince Iakea. So Sean Justice and Prince Iakea and Paisley. They have what was it? The Fight for the Throne match.
Yeah.
Where the throne's on a forklift somehow. And what you have to do is you battle. Okay, so there's gonna be 4 boxes on each corner. Okay, and one of the boxes has a book of tickets, like a script ride at the county fair, and you gotta collect 7.
What the fuck is this?
So collect 7 scripts to raise the throne up, because you don't have to get the throne; you have to escalate the throne.
Okay.
Okay.
What a gimmick.
Dude, I'm booking the show. You said make us spectacular. I'm trying to make it spectacular.
Well, this is very BWF like, because we've had like Dora on a table and like weird shit like that. So, like,
See,
the matches
fucking
are usually
perfect.
unique. There
I don't
you
even
go.
know where is this show even at? Like in some, like is it gonna be
Chicago. We're live in
I
Chicago.
was saying it's about like Wagner Field or what's Chicago got? Soldier Field?
We're at
There.
Wrigley Field where the Cubs
Wrigley
play.
Field. I was gonna say Wapner Field. Wrigley Field.
We're at
That's
Wrigley
the one.
Field. Yeah,
But
sold out.
you could drive out like a whole army of forklifts there.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect, and just tear up the fucking ground.
Yeah.
What was I again? Oh, the battle for the throne. So Prince Iakea has to. Yeah, so it was like a long build-up where Sean Justice challenges. He declares Iakea's claim to the throne to be false, and that he's a bastard son born of incest. And so he will fight him. And so Sean Justice does a lot of flippy dippy moves. He actually learned like one Jedi move, just jump off the top rope. He doesn't do anything. He just jumps off the top rope.
Oh.
So that's what he learned in all his Jedi training.
Oh my god, that's good. Who wins?
Well, luckily he jumps off the top rope to grab the boxes. He collects 7 scripts. He goes to cash them in. Paisley goes to tackle him, does like a block chop to his knee or whatever they call it. Fucking trips. The tickets spread everywhere. And the thing is, so Iakea and Paisley are trying to scramble to get it. Sean Justice gives him a double noggin knocker.
Noggin knocker.
Yeah, just katonks their heads together.
Yep.
It was the will of the Force, right? So
Yep, the noggin knocker.
So as he's trying to get the throne, he's climbing on the forklift or the pallet on the forklift holding the chair.
This is
He ends up
awesome.
knocking it over and it
This
breaks
is
because it's so chintzy.
This isn't even the main event.
This is not even the main event. I know, right? This is just 20 super kicks after that.
Then what happens? Who wins?
Nobody wins. He broke the throne.
Oh, that's it. Wow. What a match.
But he breaks the throne and then he declares it victory for the Republic, the Free Republic.
What? That whole story made no sense. How is Sean Justice involved in that?
Who cares?
It could have been anybody and anywhere. Like, it's why not Justice? You have all of WCW's main event stars. That's what you do with Sean Justice.
I give him the Prince Iakea.
What's all right, James? Give it to us.
Oh shit! What is this? Oh,
I would do Rusty James versus Booker T.
Oh, geez. Okay, I'm gonna let you handle that one because that is
No,
like, is that still Harlem Heat Booker T back then, or
can I rebook the whole show?
you can rebook the whole show? Yeah, rebook the whole show.
No, this is the next year's show after your
Okay,
show
okay, yeah. This is
because I like
mine's.
your ideas. I think they're funny.
Oh well, thank you.
The next year's show.
Okay.
It's going to be Pretty Princess versus Medusa for the WCW Women's Championship.
Oh shit. Okay.
Pretty Princess will win with a pretty roll up within 30 seconds of the match, right before her bedtime, and then win the title. But then she has to go to sleep because it's like 8 p.m. Eastern. So Pretty Princess. So she wins the women's title, then goes night. Up next, you have Shawn Justice versus Sting in a. What?
No, go ahead. Shawn Justice versus Sting.
Yes, in a fun in a cell match where the first person to stop having fun will lose the match.
What? Are they in a
So
bouncy house or a
there's
swings?
bouncy houses, there's ball pits.
Oh,
But
okay,
you can
good.
also knock your opponent out because if your opponent's knocked out, they're not having fun because they're knocked out.
Oh, Jesus.
Just
Okay.
play ball pits. There's a
So,
TV, there's a little coloring stand.
so what's the barometer for having fun? Like constant movement? Like you said, you can knock the guy out. Now, what if you don't enjoy hurting people and you don't want to knock him out?
Well,
Or if
you
you
gotta do it.
do,
You gotta fight him while you're having fun. So you gotta like laugh and enjoy it.
okay. Or I
You
was
just
gonna
gotta.
say, like, if he enjoys hurting people, he can just keep punching his face and going, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that's why it's a dark match. It's one of the
Okay.
darkest matches in wrestling history. It's
Real
because the
dark.
storyline is it's a blood feud. Sting's mystical powers versus the Jedi Order. It's
What
like
mystical powers?
yeah, it's because he's the guy who comes up in the alley and flies down to the ring, like he's Sting. He shows up in mirrors like Warrior sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
So
Yeah, you're
you
right.
get
Okay.
Sting's magical powers versus Shawn Justice's Jedi powers. It's like the ultimate match. So you have to have it in a very dark setting.
Okay. I mean, it could be worse. They could just be standing across from each other in the ring, just making squinty faces at each other, going,
Exactly. So,
okay. At least they're having fun.
Shawn Justice will get the win after hitting Sting with a rolling thunder off the bouncy house, knocking Sting out and capacitating Sting. Therefore, he was not having fun. So
Oh,
Shawn
wow.
Justice wins the match and is now number one contender for the WCW World Title at the next WrestleMania.
Okay. Okay.
What an angle! What an
God damn.
angle! Then he got Rusty James and Andre Jones, the world's fattest tag team,
Oh, jeez.
versus Harlem Heat in
Ah,
a Are You From the Hood or Not match, where there's no disqualification. It's a
are you from the?
brawl.
Okay. I'm
They
on
just have,
board. Continue.
they have a 3 hour long blood
What
brawl.
the hell? No.
No team ever leaves the ring for weapons,
Oh,
but they're all
Lord.
bleeding. After 3 hours, the referee finally calls it a draw.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard. I
In the main event,
you know what?
Johnny Thunder, 1-on-1 with Hollywood Hulk Hogan
Oh boy.
for the
Uh-huh.
WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh shit. Okay.
Johnny Thunder wins the title in 2 minutes after
What?
hitting 3 leg drops on Hulk Hogan to win the title.
3 Thunder
Biggest
leg
win. That's the end of WrestleMania for the WCW show.
That is awful. Look, I'm not even talking about you winning the title in 2 minutes. I mean, whatever. That's fine. If you paid him
I
enough to do the
deserve it.
job.
Yeah,
And
I
yeah, you
deserve
deserve it. Clap, 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 and
Yeah.
clap. But a 2-minute fucking 3 specials saved finish after we just went through 3 hours of 4 guys wanking each other in the ring till they bleed. Because you didn't tell me where they were bleeding from. I'm going to assume they were jerking each other raw. And then
There were no
and,
weapons either in that
and
match.
there's yeah, exactly. So they were doing something else abrasive to their skin to wear away the layers. Hence, they were all jerking each other off.
It was a blood feud.
The blood dick feud. I'm
3
going to go on
hours
record and
of
say, Alfred, I solved the mystery. I solved. I'm
hours.
the greatest detective. They jerked each other off.
3 hours of no, we're done. I can't do this anymore.
Wrestling each other's cocks. I mean, bruh, after that, I mean, the 2-minute, 3-minute fucking leg drops, that's merciful at this point.
3 leg drops in that.
I just,
What did Vince Russo
honestly, this is like, this is like Heroes of Wrestling level, dude. Like, just,
I
you know,
would
I get,
have been a booker and just piss people off like that. It'd be
oh,
funny.
God.
You're so funny.
Just book yourself in every match. I'm gonna fight this guy next. I'm gonna fight this guy next. Yeah. Come here. You wanna fight for the belt? Oh, bam.
He hits their finish on them 3 times to beat them. That's all Johnny Thunder does.
That's crazy. I'm always a fan of stealing finishers, but damn.
It's complete. That's all. That's the only move he ever does is their finishers.
Buddy.
3 times. He takes no offense. He just nails them 3 times.
Jeez. He just fucking strong grapples, triangle, R2, steel finisher, or whatever the fuck it is.
That's how the show's end. Then he goes to WWE's WrestleMania and he faces Undertaker and beats him with 3 tombstones in 2 minutes.
Oh, jeez. Now, is it 3 tombstones with pins or 3 tombstones?
Just the third one was with the pin, and that's how the streak originally ends in the Johnny Thunder universe. 3 tombstones, and Johnny Thunder breaks the streak.
Well, I'm glad Thanos fucking snapped that shit out.
Yeah, no,
That's not balanced
somewhere.
at all.
It existed somewhere. Johnny Thunder was world champ for like 5 years in WWE.
5 years? Oh, Lord.
Yeah. He just hit their
fucking
finishers
king
for
over
5
here.
years. Then he retired after never losing. He just dropped the belt and never came back.
Yeah, that's how you lose. You drop the belt. That's what losing is.
Well, Jonathan was old and he just wanted to fuck bitches.
Oh, he just threw it in the belt.
He's like, I've hit all
fucking
your
bin.
finishers. I've hit all your finishers on you and beaten you all multiple times. Why do I have to be
He's
here?
like, I've platinumed this game. All achievements unlocked.
I've beaten you all multiple times. What's the point? Why am I still playing this thing?
Exactly. Same could be asked of current world WWE fucking with Roman. I've beaten everybody. What's the point? Exactly. Just drop the belt. Who cares?
I think Roman's gonna be champion for years.
He might be. It's whatever at this point.
I'm cool with it though, because I like him.
Yeah, I'm like, honestly, like, you could do worse. You could do way worse. He's like the best.
He's the only
option you have.
believable. He's so believable right now.
At the cost of everybody else. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, he's believable because he's beaten everybody, and now it's like, well, who you got left? Like, there's nobody else that's believable.
He's gonna be Brock. He's beating Brock for sure. I just don't. Yeah, I don't know. He's next year. This could be The Rock probably next year.
Oh,
because The Rock said he would do it. It's just a matter of time. And Meltzer said they got him for next year for the Hall of Fame and to do the honors with Roman in the main event of Mania.
Mm.
So he'll probably beat either Rock will screw him or he'll be champion and defend the title against The Rock at WrestleMania next year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's either they're gonna give The Rock the belt for like a month, like he'll drop it at Elimination Chamber. Probably not the Rumble. Well, no, maybe Rumble, because that's what he did last time with Punk, didn't he? Like, he took the belt from Punk and then he had it for his feud with Cena, which it's whatever at this point.
I'm just curious how they're gonna. There's a lot of people think he's showing up this year at the end after he beats Brock, confronts him for the first time. They think because Meltzer said there's like one more massive surprise left, and a lot of people think it's going to be Rock.
Oh, obviously it's Cody.
Well, yeah, but
No, I'm
also
kidding.
it could be Rock if they're
Oh yeah, no,
if
I'm joking about the
next
Cody
year.
thing. I think it's hilarious how people are so hard up. Like you see it out there where they're like, "It's 2 weeks before WrestleMania. I'm staying up late to watch if Cody comes out." And it's like, you guys were just shitting on him like 2 weeks ago before he quit. Now he quits, and now you're like, I can't wait for his dumb ass to show up with his neck tattoo. I can't, dude.
You
And I
know,
was like, watching that was this past week's Rumble where it was like a nothing Rumble to me because you know, obviously I'm not invested, but it was more like, why the fuck would he come out 2 weeks before Mania? That's a waste. Like you guys are
exactly.
stupid.
I think it should booking wise, if you want to do the OMG moment, it happens at WrestleMania.
Well, yeah, it
It
has to
is
happen
a
at Mania.
open challenge type thing where
Yep,
just Seth comes out. Like
yep,
you keep him off. You can even keep him off TV until that show. From
yep.
now on,
Yeah, you
no
don't put him
TV
on
for
at
him.
all.
And then just he comes out and says, "There's got to be anyone out there if he wants to come get it. I'm here." Then Cody comes out. There you go.
Yep, that's
You
exactly
get
how.
that big pop. You'll get the reaction. You'll get everything you want.
Yep, that's why you
He's
don't
not.
waste it. No, you're not gonna waste it on this shit.
He's not going to be in fucking Chicago like a lot of people are like buying. I know people who are buying tickets because they think he's going to be there. I don't think he will. I I was tempted a little bit. I'm like, what if him and Veer show up and I'm not there? It would be funny. So I
Wait,
think Veer is after Mania. I think the Raw after.
yeah, he'll probably show up Raw after. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
hope
can
he
see
doesn't show up in Mania. Like,
Veer.
bring him the Raw after.
Veer helps Cody win.
Oh, jeez. I take this young upstart under my wing, and you still boo me.
He's the lion of the jungle.
He is the future, and I'm gonna show him the way, and you still boo me.
Dude, his promos are gonna be terrible here.
Oh,
They're all gonna be scripted, and he's gonna have to read what they write. Like,
they didn't respect my bag of dill pickles in the back, and you
dude,
still boo me.
dude, he's gonna be so awkward.
Fuck.
It's gonna be. That's why it's gonna be funny to watch.
Yeah.
I think I might try to watch the first Monday Night Raw he's on just to see how they use him. Like what they're gonna do. I'm curious what they're gonna do with Cody when they get him. I don't know.
You know, the
Like,
only time I can remember. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Is he?
does he go right to the main event at this point? Like, does he go after Roman right away?
If he does, that's a setup for a fail.
Yeah, I think so.
Because every time, and this is the problem. I can't believe we're discussing wrestling. Every time I see a new or hear about a new guy showing up in AEW, and everyone fucking spreads their legs, and they're like, "Oh, he's gonna be the next big thing," and "Oh, it's gonna make a impact," and something is gonna happen, and whoever it is, it doesn't really matter. They'll be like the flavor of 3 weeks. They'll probably get shoehorned into a title match, get beaten, and then just join the rest of the fucking schlubs in the waiting area. It's like a pattern that just keeps happening, and everyone just keeps celebrating each time. And I'm like, okay. And I'm not trying to poo-poo the company. It's just that's just really dumb, repetitive booking. Like if if you bring somebody who's like a beast or whatever, like, and I'll use Keith Lee as an example. Like I don't know him that well, just whatever. So like you say something like Keith Lee, he's a big dude. Like I would have him come in, start doing his own thing, wrecking dudes on the side, starting his own shit, and then start a road towards the belt, rather than be like, oh man, this guy's he's limitless. Oh, he needs the belt right now. Put the strap on, put the rocket. It's like, dog, you still got fucking 12 other toys at home, 12 other people,
Yeah. Makes
Like
sense.
Khan is the equivalent of like Rusev, and I'll even say myself, but Khan is the equivalent of myself when I buy too many video games because I have the money to afford it at the time and then never play them. That is exactly what I think of Tony Khan. Like he just bought too many fucking toys and he just has no time to play with them all.
I just got word that the main event for next year's WCW versus BWF is Shawn Justice versus Johnny Thunder in a 5 out of 10 falls match.
What? That doesn't make sense.
that goes all 10 falls. And then has to go to an
You can't.
11th, the tiebreaker.
You can't go to 10 falls.
So what's the mathematical term then? What should
You'd
we
have to
call
go
it?
to 9 because
5
you
out
can
of
have
9?
you have to go at 9, so they'd have to go to a no, because at 9 they'll be tied at 4 apiece.
Really? So what do you call it? Come here,
And it's
buddy.
the first. You said it's the first to 5, so it's the 5 out of 9.
5 out of 9, but then it goes the distance.
Otherwise, it'll go 9 out of 11.
Okay. So that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a 3.5 to 4 hour epic battle with like
No.
each pin is like 30 minutes apart.
Oh my god. You know how fucking you'd have a riot on your hands. Because you
You
get
can't leave either, or else you get sued.
what?
It's on the ticket stub. It's in the fine print.
You can't what there now?
You get sued if you leave for millions of dollars.
Wow, that
So
is
you have to sit through it.
awful.
It's
Or
the
is this in the
BWF pay per
prison
view.
nation of one of the Koreas or something?
No, it's here in the streets of Chicago.
Oh, okay. That's about the same thing.
Yeah, it's the
Um,
same. Yes. But yeah, that's in the fine print. So if you leave, you get sued for millions and your life is ruined. So you kind of have to enjoy the main event a little bit. And that's just the last match.
Jeez.
There's
And
also a couple of Iron Man matches.
Iron Man matches.
It's not just one, it's a couple.
Why?
It's going to be Andre Jones versus The Wall in an Iron Man match. And they're going to go an hour.
Wait up, hold up. You just lambasted me. You said of all the fucking WCW stars,
Yeah.
and you
Wall.
picked the Wall.
The Wall.
The Wall with his stupid fucking smash mouth looking goatee.
He's going to face Andre Jones in an Iron Man. It's an hour-long Iron Man match.
You know they'll both die, right? Before half the match is done.
It's going to go to overtime that will last 45 minutes.
Overtime.
That's
On
the
what?
opening
Iron
match.
Lung? Because they'll be so fucking winded and dead 5 minutes in. They're both big dudes.
Also, there's no like count outs or anything, so there's no 10 counts. So you got to pin or submit them. So there's a lot of sitting around waiting.
There's a lot of sitting around.
That's the opening match.
That's a horrible opener.
The next match is a Rusty James versus Jeff Jarrett in an hour-long Iron Man match for the WCW Hardcore title.
Of all the things to disgrace, how many guitars get broken in this? Is he just gonna keep spamming the guitar
A lot, man.
on Rusty James?
It's also going to go the distance for an hour, and the overtime's going to go for 56 minutes.
More?
Yeah, so that match is almost 2 hours.
No,
So
I'm gonna hurl 3 whiskey bottles at you. You keep doing this shit.
We're at the 4-hour point of this pay-per-view. We haven't even hit the 5 out of 9 falls main event match.
Fuck me. This is why we're gonna move you to a smaller venue for fear of assassination.
We have an hour and a half long rap battle with Jay Fed and special guest John Cena.
No, I can't.
It's an hour and a half long. And by John Cena, sorry, I mean Juan Cena.
Oh, gee, it's even better. His Mexican equivalent.
Yeah, it's not John. Sorry,
Non-union.
It's Juan Cena.
Juan Cena. Oh,
It's an hour 45-minute long rap battle. So that'll be fun. After that is a 3-minute intermission. You guys can go to the bathroom.
just 3 minutes. You're making. So hold on, back up. You're gonna make this whole arena. I'm sure you're gonna fill it to capacity. So
sold out, baby.
Let's say
out.
20,000 people in this arena.
Yeah.
Have just sat through 4 hours.
Yeah.
Of bullshit. Iron Man matches, double overtime, triple dog tier shit. and you're giving them 3 minutes to take a piss. You do know that Amazon warehouses have